Waiting.
Welcome. It's time to board ATD Airlines. Take your seat, strap in, and prepare for takeoff.
Gold dripping off the ropes, family tree colossal, bloodline royal, built on that gospel, legacy deep, no shallow pool splashing, dynasty rise, all doubters get to crashing. I acknowledge the dynasty, crown so heavy, you see in the veins, every move stays steady, from the islands to the stage, the family's decree, bow down, feel the power, this is royalty, royalty. Palm trees whisper where the legends were born. Tides carry tales of the mat they adorn. From Rikishi stomp to Umaga's rage. History inked on a champion's page. Red lace the carpet, some morning drums beat. Echoes of the forefathers under our feet. Our feet, our feet, our feet, our feet, our feet, our feet. I acknowledge the dynasty, crown so heavy. You see in the veins, every move stays steady. From the islands to the stage, the family's decree, bow down, feel the power, this is royalty, royalty. Fire in the eyes, that's the bloodline's code. Generations built the path, we just walk the road.
And welcome everyone. What the heck is going on? It just says 0 right here. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me fix this right quick. All right. Hello everybody. Technical difficulties.
That would have been wrong, didn't it?
Yes, y'all know who to blame for all of this whenever ATD has technical difficulties.
What up, G?
Damn do-rag Vince strikes again. Mercury is in retrograde. Welcome to Acknowledge Dynasty Podcast, Friday Night SmackDown Watch Party, where we watch SmackDown and pray to God we don't die of boredom. I am your host, your Tribal Chief Desmani, and of course I am here with the wise woman Leslie, the Uzi Lauren, and our friend to the pod, Zero, everybody. Woo woo!
Hello.
Guys, we have survived 3-hour SmackDowns. We are now back at 2.
Woo, thank you, Jesus. Okay, there we go.
First
There's
of all,
more praise for that.
won't he do it? But I have to ask, what the hell do they have in store for us tonight, Leslie?
In typical SmackDown fashion, hopefully we'll see and it will be much better. But of course, we're going to have the new, undisputed WWE champion, Sami, our favorite snitch here on ATD. Sami Zayn is in the house. Shout out to Tay. Your boy is champion. But he's going to tell us, we're going to talk about it. And I guess, let's see, returns after winning the title against Cody Rhodes and Gunther at NOC. We are going to have the Women's United States champion Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair, and Chelsea Green as they team together. What y'all think of that team? I like that team.
That's such a good team.
Mm-hmm. Jade and her baddies with Michin and B-Fab. That is a 6-woman tag team match. We have the women's tag team champion, that one Bella, who has a sister that is also that one Bella. She takes on Juicy JC's little sidekick in Fatal Influence, Lainey Reed. And also, finally, we have Rey Fenix defending that triple A cruiserweight title versus El Hijo del Vikingo. Did I say that right? Vikingo. So that, which I'm kind of excited. That's probably the match I'm excited about because it's luchadors, but not the greatest luchador ever. Right, Zero?
Absolutely. Sorry, I was just loading up Netflix. Yeah, absolutely.
Not the greatest luchador.
The greatest luchador. And by the way, Leslie, guess who finally made it to work today?
He did finally.
He came to work today. Finally, I
missed him, and he looked at him. See, he's not the only one that said it. Sports Illustrated and Bleacher Report said it too. He's here. having said all that, I'm going to check out for about half an hour. You guys, I will be right back. Got some personal things to handle, but I'll see you in a few, okay? Love y'all. I'll be right back just to handle business, but I'll
And
see you.
as y'all know, when my wise woman is gone, she expects y'all to remain on y'all's best behavior while she is not here. Do not make Leslie cuss. That's all I have to say. That is all. Right now, currently, what is on screen is they're showing the replay of what happened last Saturday. Guys, Samuel Uso is now champion. And here he comes out. Sammy's out. I gotta see this. Does he have plates? Does he have plates?
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of. Sort of. Just don't look at the title.
I'm so happy for him. Oh my God, he's so great. Lauren, he has plates.
Who has what?
Sami Zayn has plates on the title.
Awesome. Good for him.
And he's got a new shirt too. Good for you. And stick around, Tommy, because we got a surprise in store for you. Alrighty. He's skipping around. He's so happy. I'm so proud of his Samuel. Which Tay was here? Tay would love this. He is really, look, this is so great for him. I'm so happy for him. He got pyrotechnics and everything. Look at that. He's getting pyro.
I'm a little bit behind. I think, yeah, there we go.
You're ahead of us because you got Netflix.
Well, I will be, but I mean, for now, I'm a bit behind. Because it took a minute or two for it to load up. So.
I agree, Ariel. Everyone loves Sami. How can you not love him? And yes, well deserved to Sami Zayn. It's been a long time coming. Let's see what we got. Is that a Sami chant?
Like a lot of folks out here tonight, need to ride or die with the last real good.
Oh, Sami's out here cutting a good promo so far.
The overwhelming reaction, the love that I've gotten over the last few days since winning this, it's really touched me from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I mean that. Thank you.
You know, this was done perfectly.
But the whole thing is really kind of funny considering for the past 6 months I've come out here and I've been booed out of the building every single time.
Did you see the video of Becky, Seth, and Kevin Owens backstage after he won?
No, I've seen I've heard their reactions. I saw their Twitter post, but I have not seen their reactions backstage.
Yeah, there's a video reaction of all three of them basically. So it means that Kevin was actually in Saudi because they went over to they had him doing the reaction backstage with Becky and Seth as well there on the same video. They all ran in and hugged him and stuff for it after he'd done it.
Honestly,
And yeah,
I feel like go ahead.
The Karrion Kross one as well. You see that?
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw
Yeah,
Karrion
that was
Kross's
funny.
reaction, and I was
That was
like,
funny when they
"Of
told
course
him.
he would. Of course he would."
It was like, I was right. I knew I was right. But not quite funny. That one was so. Yeah.
more selfish. You need to be a bit more cutthroat. You need to do some things you don't want to do. And I do. I want us to win.
I'm gonna go quiet in a second. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Something's about to happen. You about to tell me. That's what you about to tell me. Something about to happen.
Yeah.
All right. I'm nervous.
Oh, he's not championship material. He'll never win the big one. I can very easily tell each and every single one of them who did my ass.
Oh, there you go, Sammy.
But I won't. Because this is a celebration, people. Huh? Am I right? Am I right? And you know what it is we're celebrating here tonight?
Oh my God, he's getting cheers. I love this.
We're celebrating me. We're celebrating the new WWE champion. We're celebrating the end of the debate once and for all. I forever go down now as one of the all-time greats. I will forever be known now as Sami Zayn, WrestleMania main eventer, Grand Slam champion.
Yep.
Until the day I die and beyond, I will forever be known as a WWE champion. And no amount of booing, no amount of hate, no amount of noise will ever take that away from me.
All right, everybody. Here comes everybody's favorite politician, Cody Rhodes, coming out here. Surprised Lena ain't here.
And this is where I'm dipping.
Ariel, we gonna need more than prayer. We gonna need some anointing oil and exorcism.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Gotta power.
No, yeah.
We gotta get rid of this. We gotta get rid of this demon that is Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
telling you
I'm,
right now, like.
Yeah, definitely got a dip now.
All right. This is about to get worse. All right, Cody is out here looking like he's got a campaign this weekend. Lauren, that's all you need to know. He out here looking like he's got a campaign this weekend, and he's got a campaign manager, and he's out here shaking hands and kissing babies. Typical. No, because if he puts a curse on him, it's going to affect him losing the title. He'd have to put a curse on, I don't know, Cody Rhodes. But alas, here we are.
Danhausen's a bit busy with that. I've already asked him to curse Seth Rollins for SummerSlam, so he's busy at the moment. And that, so yeah. He's also cursing the entire Mexican football team at the moment for me, so you know.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
You know, Real Human Monies does help if you pay him.
We have an agreement. We have an agreement from one fellow luchador to another, you know. And that, well, from one person who wears a mask to somebody who basically wears face paint, you know. It's something like, you know, it's, yeah. No.
It's still booze. It's kind of mix and mash, you guys.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Oh God, Sammy, no, you didn't. No, you didn't ask that man what he wanted to talk about.
You said something I had forgotten. You reminded me of it. When I won that WWE Championship. You were the very first to come into the ring and celebrate with me. So I didn't want to wait in line. I wanted to be the first here, as you put it.
I agree.
This celebration to tell you congratulations.
Oh, Cody wants to shake his hand, everybody, and tell him congratulations.
Whoa. What, that's it? Hey. Come back here.
Sammy, he baiting you.
Come back here, Cody. Come on. Let's not do this, okay? Let's not play this game. For one thing, this is don't react for a second, okay?
Yep, totally.
Drop the golden boy. Just be Cody for 1 second. We both know that's not the only reason you came out. I have something that you once had. Now it's mine. It's something I know you want. It's something I know you are addicted to. So just be honest with me. For once in your life, Cody. No. Forget the game. Just come right out and say it. Tell me why you're really upset.
And here comes Jay Uso. It's not marching orders from Roman Reigns. I swear to God, Corey Graves. Jay Uso is doing this because why? He messed up, but he didn't want to face Roman.
He said though, didn't he? On he said on Raw, didn't he, that he was going to go and challenge Sammy.
Yeah, because he didn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
He was avoiding Roman all day. So Corey Graves, why are you breaking this up?
He's in trouble, isn't he? He's gonna get in trouble. I mean, at least for now, it's good to see a Bloodline champion on each show, isn't it? Really, you know.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
I'm not going to run it back.
Oh, they wanted him to run it back.
I'm so proud of you. That you earned that. You deserve that. But you know why I'm here is Bloodline business. Tell you this ain't one shot.
Bow!
I need to bring that gold back to the family. The family? What year is this?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here comes Cody's dumb mouth right now.
Standing here, WWE champion. And since those days, correct me if I'm wrong, what year is World Heavyweight Champion? So at what point did my friend Jey Uso revert to just running errands for the tribal chief?
Cody, shut your bitch ass up.
We were just talking about my league. Oh, were we? Okay. I'm going to put a stop to this right now. We're not doing this, okay? Jay, no one was happier for you than me. When you won the World Championship, I laid back. And Cody, despite what you might think, I never came for you. I never stepped in the back. I never gun for your shoulder. You had your chance. You had your chance. Now it is my time to be WWE champion. What was it that you told me, Cody? As long as I have this, you never will. Well, now it's mine. And Jay, what did you say? You said the WWE Championship needs to come back to the family. As far as I'm concerned, it's still in the family.
Oh my God! Sammy just admitted that he was an Uso.
No one's touching. You understand? No one is touching. say this as a friend. I say this as family. Both of you, stay away from me.
Oh, he just told them to stay away from him.
Hold on, Sammy, actually, hold on, Sammy, if you don't mind.
Here come Nick Aldis. Hold on, no, sorry,
not
Nick
Nick
Aldis
Aldis.
is in trouble. He's in trouble,
Nicholas-
y'all.
He's on
Adam
legal.
Pearce.
He's on legal leave, isn't he? Legal leave.
He's in trouble, y'all. He's on legal
Yeah.
leave. Adam Pearce is here.
Yeah.
I hope he's not drunk tonight.
Probably. He will be by the end of the night anyway. He will be by the end of the night.
He drunk, y'all. Y'all do know he drunk, right?
Mm.
With respect, Adam, don't I, as champion, have a little bit of say in who I face at SummerSlam? With respect, Sammy, who said anything about SummerSlam? Look, I get it. If Oldest Cabal will show up and do his job, he probably give you exactly what you want, but Nick's not here. I am, so we do it my way. And that means you will defend that undisputed WWE Championship this Monday on Raw.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, you're going to have a challenger, and we're going to have a #1 contender after Jey Uso.
Yep. Monday on Raw thing is going to upset a lot of people.
Let me guess. Cody's gonna win, and he's gonna get the title back Monday.
Whoa! Congrats, Cody.
Right now, I feel like turning the damn TV off. That'll get butts and seats.
Yeah.
Are you for
Monty,
real?
Monty, I sent you a text.
Okay, hold on.
Cody versus Jay tonight. Winner gets Sammy on Monday for the title. So that's yeah.
Let's see what I can do on my end. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do right now. But no, so basically they just gonna do that is what they're gonna do.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, basically. And that it's like yeah, Sammy was never meant to win it at Night of Champions. He was never meant to win the title. It was still meant to be on Cody and stuff. So they gave him that moment, and it's going straight back onto Cody on Monday. So giving him like a 10-day reign basically with the title.
Again, so they
That's
pretty much gonna do. Hey, Kendall.
So yeah, basically.
So pretty much what they're gonna do is just again, I feel like turning this off and going about my business. But I'm not gonna do that, y'all. I'm not gonna do that to y'all.
But yeah. Yes,
They're gonna give the title back to Cody.
Yeah, they're going to give it back to Cody because, like I said, Cody was never meant to drop. Cody was always meant to be retaining it. They only gave it to Sammy because TKO got involved and basically turned around and said, basically, we've been paid by the Saudis to have. It was basically money talks. Basically, they paid to see Sammy win, and they got what they wanted. Basically.
Yes, Kendall. Hey, Kendall, are you subscribed to our YouTube channel? But yeah, they basically are going to give the title back to Cody.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So let's enjoy this now.
Yeah, enjoy Sammy as champion because come Monday it's gone. It's gone.
Now I heard a rumor that he's supposed to be facing that CM Punk's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah, Punk's due back on Monday because it's in Chicago, and then it's then going to be Cody versus Punk at SummerSlam for the title.
So they're going to do that now instead of doing that at Mania.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Well, y'all.
Yeah, that's what they're yeah. So yeah, Punk comes out back in Chicago on Monday after the match, which is going to be the main event on Monday night, basically. Between Cody and Sammy. Cody wins. Punk comes out, challenges him to SummerSlam. Bang, done, sorted.
Can he just okay? So my thing is, I would like for Philip to do this thing where he just stabs him in the front and punches him in the face. That would be nice.
Well, one of them, you've got to think, one of them needs to turn heel before before SummerSlam. So what they're doing as well is they're basing it on crowd reactions. So whoever basically gets the worst boos leading into SummerSlam is going to turn heel for the match, either out of Punk or Cody, basically. For it. So yeah, so whichever one gets booed the most is going to be heel going to SummerSlam. For it.
Basically, what Zero is saying, Tommy, is that they were like, because they got this deal with Saudi, so they have to do something big like that. That was what that was for.
But
so,
basically, as part of the Saudi contract, Saudi can make requests and they have to do it. Basically, so as part of the Saudi deal, if they turn around and say we want Sami to win the title, then Sami wins the title. If they turn around and say we want Roman to win every single title in the business, including all the women's titles on our show, then Roman will win every single title, including all the women's titles on that show, basically. No matter whether it's got like 2 years of, no matter whether there's like 2 years of creative or whatever, anything like that, basically, as part of their deal, it is whatever they request, they get. So yeah, and that's a TKO, basically. They were like, well, we've been paid for it, you're doing it, basically. They overrid Triple H.
Yeah.
Because you can see as well in the video of there's a video when Sammy's backstage celebrating, and basically when Sammy goes backstage and stuff, you can actually see the pure pissed off look on Triple H's face, basically, for it. That he didn't want to do it. You could you could literally see it on there. And apparently they made the decision last minute as well, because going into the event, right up to the event, Cody was retaining, and they literally told them in Gorilla 10 minutes before they went out that Sammy was winning it. So they were all pissed off for it because of how late the decision came down for it, basically.
But it all depends on the crowd reaction. I mean, this is CM Punk. Cody could possibly get booed if it's CM Punk.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think that would be just desserts, because really, unless you Roman or Seth even, I don't know. But Cody could,
I don't know which one they could do. Yeah, I don't know which one it would be, because I mean, like, they're either going to turn Cody heel and that for it, but then like have him then basically have a heel run with a title, or they turn Punk heel, because they were originally going to turn Punk heel for ages. And that it just depends how they execute it on Monday for it.
Thomas, it's good to see you, by the way.
Yes, good to see you. I've just seen that one. Yeah, hello. Good to see you, Thomas.
Okay. Cody going heel would make sense versus babyface build, maybe. CM Punk as a heel was a menace, though.
Yeah, that's true.
He was evil.
I mean, the only way which Cody Hill would work is if we get New Japan style Cody Hill, where he basically goes over and it's like where he basically goes up to like all the women backstage, pretends he's going to kiss them, then flips the bird at them and stuff. Basically, that's the best way to do it and stuff. And like, you know,
what he did to Kenny Omega, which was he came out, like when he came out to the ring, I was thinking that he was going to do that to Sammy, but he didn't, and I was like,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that'd be the best way to do it. If they're going to turn Cody Hill, they need to have him like black haired a lot, basically. Black haired Cody comes out properly, like, you know, like I know one of the things that I did hear is that when they do finally turn Cody Hill, he's going to be final boss style Hill. So, you know, so coming out and basically telling the crowds that they suck and like, you know, Dwayne Johnson style, final boss Hill style, let's just say, for it.
He's going to be adopting his toxic sugar daddy's personality.
Yeah. He's going to be falling on the Bullet Club Cody. Yeah, he's going to be heavily leaning on the Raheem as well. Let's just say, you know, the Raheem bit. That's going to be heavily relied on for it. So, you know.
But honestly, this right now, what I do, I muted my television. I'm like, I'm done. I've seen enough. They finna put the title back on Cody. It's
Yeah.
fine though, you know. I mean, it's okay as long as CM Punk, you know, stabs him in the front.
Thing is, though, as well as men means that obviously if Cody's then taking it back Monday, we know he's not dropping it at SummerSlam. So that'll mean that Punk's obviously going to take the loss at SummerSlam.
Like Randy did.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, so it's yeah. But it is what it is at the end of the day. It's we all knew Cody was going to have that title back again and stuff, and it's like, you know, it's yeah.
This is what this is what we'll expect, you know. Guys, it's one of those things where it's just like, just grit our teeth and deal with it. It'll be over.
I mean, if we all seen what finally got confirmed today as well, something that I was saying last week as well.
What
like that the Bloodline storyline is going to extend past Mania 43 along with Roman's title reign, and it's either Turnbuckle or one of the other ones today. They reconfirmed that basically the Bloodline storyline is going to go past Mania 43. Roman's title reign isn't coming to an end anytime soon. That's going to be Mania 43. Still going past that, basically. We're potentially looking at SummerSlam next year before they even consider having him drop.
That makes the most sense, to be honest with y'all.
And I was obviously saying in relation to Ober's cash in, he's got till SummerSlam next year to do it.
So does that mean a certain bald-headed, toxic sugar daddy could possibly be returning? Oh.
Yep. In fact, I was literally told 2 days ago, do not be surprised if we don't see him before Survivor Series.
There's always Crown Jewel.
Yeah, there is always Crown Jewel. You know. So, hello, Mimi. Yeah. So he's got till SummerSlam next year to cash in. However, I did also hear as well that in a minute, because they're not sure whether they even want to take the title off Roman at any point, like that one there, Ober could cash in for the WWE Championship. So we might never get Roman versus Ober. They could have him
Cody versus Ober.
Yeah, we could get Kobe. We could get Cody versus Ober, basically.
And that actually, I don't mean to cut you off, but that has. I mean, not saying that I don't want Ober versus Roman. I do.
Yeah.
But that leaves more of a better taste in my mouth to have him win that title first.
Yeah.
Because the World Heavyweight Championship right now is the title because Roman has it. The WWE Championship to me would be like boom. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I've just seen what. It's not a cash in. I'm calling it a cash in. It's not a cash in. He can basically redeem his title match at any time. But so he could basically just say, I want to face Cody and stuff like that. That's the thing. See, so but it's I can see him going for Cody better than Roman, because if he faces Roman, he's going to lose. End of day. Whenever if he challenges Roman, he's going to lose. So it's better he challenges Cody. I know everyone wants Roman versus Ober, but I don't think that's happening. Not if they want the title on Ober.
My thing is, if he challenges Cody, he can beat Cody, and Cody can take it back from him like in a couple of months. Give him at least a little title reign. Yeah. But again, I do want to see Ober and Roman, but to me, that is a big time main event. That's a WrestleMania. That
potentially could be Mania 44. Yeah, that could potentially be Mania 44. They could extend it out to that long to do Mania 44, and that could be because they could then potentially have Ober win the Rumble and that year and stuff, and have him challenge Roman at Mania. That's the best way to do it, I would say personally, rather than like this delayed title match that he's owed. Have him actually win it, so either Chamber or stuff like that. So
they're still protecting Cody, but in my honest opinion, everybody said, I've seen a lot of people upset about this and about this decision that was made by TKO, and I'm over here and I'm just like, y'all don't get it. Oba and Roman is a WrestleMania match. That's a money match right there. That's not something that you put on a SummerSlam. That's not something that you put on a Survivor Series or a Rumble. That is a Mania match.
Yeah. And bearing in mind as well that Oba was never the planned winner for King of the Ring. They decided on that last minute again because they wanted to basically just do that feel-good moment. That they essentially just wanted to give the fans, but because they obviously knew, because they knew what was happening, which was obviously Cody was going to have this long title run, Roman's going to have this long title run and stuff like that, and they know it's going to annoy a lot of fans. They're trying to do all these feel-good moments and stuff like the best they can do at the moment, and that's why they gave Oba that kick the ring win, because that's what fans wanted and stuff. Whereas I know obviously Royal Bloodline fans here, but a lot of people were hating on the idea of Jay winning it and stuff, whereas obviously everyone wanted Oba. So they give Oba that win with never any intention for him to ever face any champion at SummerSlam. It was never planned for him to face any champion at SummerSlam at all.
To be honest with you, they could have had Seth win it if that was going to be the case. Yeah. I get why everybody's upset, but I've had this conversation with other people outside of the internet, and I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of them are saying the exact opposite of what y'all are saying. And that is they get why they did it.
Yeah.
This type of match, Oba and Roman, that is not a SummerSlam match. Don't get me wrong. It sounds wonderful. But you want to crown somebody king, you crown them king at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Yeah, big time. Yeah. But they essentially wasted the King of the Ring by putting it on Oba just for that feel-good moment. They could have either have set up Roman versus Jay for SummerSlam by having Jay win it, or like what you said, Seth, and then Seth then basically comes out and challenges Roman, because that was the plan. That was obviously the plan which they converted to in the end and stuff, because whoever won it was going to be challenging Roman anyway, and that was the original plan, because then if Jay won it, he was going to challenge Roman. And that, so, which was the original plan. So they obviously just turned it round and just had Oba win and then converted to Seth then, basically. So,
my main thing was, it's like, it was obvious they were going to go Roman versus Seth. The second that Seth got that pinfall from Braun Breaker, I was praying for that pinfall, because I knew if Seth wins it, he has a reason to go over to Roman and say, okay, they need to put a pin in this story. That is actually, and I said, people are getting upset over it. Like, why are they doing? Because if it wasn't for that chair shot to the back, we wouldn't be where we are.
Yeah. And quite interesting, obviously, they turned and said it's coming to an end and stuff like that for it. And it seems to be that Seth could be winding down his in-ring career. So they needed to get it done sooner rather than later, because they were going to try and hopefully delay it till next year. But Seth's not, I don't think Seth's going to make it to next year, personally, still wrestling the way it is and stuff, looking at it. I don't think he's going to make it that long. So it looks like he could literally be winding down his career. That's why they've done it now.
And to be honest with you, that promo that Seth delivered to Roman, we're closer to the end than we are at the beginning.
Yeah.
Y'all, I don't see Roman wrestling after 44.
No. I mean, he's got that 3-year contract, so obviously, so he's got to honour that, obviously, which would take it up to 44. And but I can't see him wrestling much. He'll go onto the Brock Lesnar schedule, if anything. He'll that's what I like to call it, the Brock Lesnar schedule, where he basically shows up for just Mania, SummerSlam, and a couple of shows in between to set the matches up. That's essentially what you're going to have from Roman. And you're not going to be seeing him as much as what we're seeing him now. No chance at all, basically. You're probably going to see him about 4 or 5 times a year, and that's going to be it, basically.
But I get why everybody's upset, but I'm over here and I'm like, y'all, we can delay this. You can delay. There's a way to delay this. There's a way that they can delay this. And they did a good job doing this. Because now we have more reason to fight. Now you got a way to get Oba more opponents that he can knock down and take over. If you want, you can have him face Cody. If you want, have him enter the Rumble at 44 and have him win the Rumble and just say, Roman Reigns, I want you. There's a way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, potentially now, see, they could, if they do want him to obviously win, that could be your night one main event, Oba versus Cody, for the WWE Championship, because then he can then I'm going to say cash in. I know it's going to annoy people, but he can essentially cash in that King of the Ring thing and turn around and say, I want Cody at WrestleMania.
I mean, technically it is a cash in.
Yeah, technically, yeah, that's so they can they can do that, and then of course then you've also got the Money in the Bank as well and stuff, and because I've just seen Errol someone say about Money in the Bank and stuff, but it's they've got that one as well, which they can obviously cash in on and stuff like that, and it'll be a failed cash in, I expect, or there is they can even twist it again like what they've done beforehand, where the winner of that, I think this year they're going to word it very carefully by turning around and saying they can have a championship opportunity, not a world championship opportunity, because essentially then they can then mean then that they can then cash in then on the IC title, US title, NXT championships, any of the NXT ones, any of the the tag championship. So in response to what Mummy said there, Russell Mummy was potentially they could then have Sammy and Johnny team up, and then he could essentially win Money in the Bank, and they could cash that in on the tag champs, whoever they are at the time, for it, and that it could be any time really. It could be anything. They're going to word it very carefully with what they say this year for the Money in the Bank, and that for it.
And I can see your point, Mimi. I can see your point. The whole treating his crown like a Money in the Bank cash in is bothering me. If anything, it's not. If anything, not taking that approach would build a storyline with him. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But we gotta remember who's head of creative.
Yeah, I mean, I know I keep saying cash in, but that's just me. I'm just going to be annoying, basically. I just like saying cash in, so I'm just going to keep saying cash in. So I'm sorry if it's annoying you, but to me, it's a cash in.
I mean, there's really no way to word it other than the fact that they have no way of saying how they're going to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A storyline would be good for Ova. And right now, let me just be real with y'all. Raw is too much. SmackDown looks like Afghanistan.
Yeah.
It's bombed and depleted. They need more meat on SmackDown. I'm happy that CM Punk is going there. He's done everything he could do on Raw.
Yeah.
But there needs to be more talent on SmackDown.
Yeah. One fun thing as well, because I mean, this was actually reported by Fightful as well today, and I did mention this 2 weeks or so ago in the Discord. There was at some point in time when one of the creative pitches going around was that they were going to have Lesnar win the championship on a random Night of Champions, and I do think I did say this last week as well. That was one of the pitches. But then they decided against that, because then once they realized the title was on Sammy, it was essentially going to be a Kofi Kingston style thing where he was going to basically come out, squash him in 15 seconds, and that was going to be it. Done.
My thing is, we have Saturday night's main event. Why don't they just have Brock Lesnar take the title off of Cody then?
Well, they didn't want to, because they've got trepidation of having it done there basically. And the problem is now is what they've done is Cody. I know obviously everyone turns around and says he is a politician, and he really is a politician, because he signed a new contract. He signed that new 5-year contract with WWE, and as part of his contract, he has the guarantee that he'll be champion in it from when he signed that contract. So that's why he's also winning that title back on Monday, because that's why he was never meant to be losing that championship either originally, and no matter who it was going to be, they were going to basically have Brock squash them at Night of Champions. But then a lot of people backstage came out and said, you can't do that. We can't do another one like that again, because that's going to cause the fans to cry hard, basically, for it. So they decided against doing that.
My thing is that him doing that, and I mean, I get the whole Brock Lesnar thing. I mean, we've been there, done that, got the T-shirt. But Cody doing that, it denies opportunity for actual talent to get ahead. It's like, let me hold them back some more. You've been in this business for 20 years. You've been champion. You've had WrestleMania moments. You main event at WrestleMania. What more do you want?
Yeah. Also, hello again, Leslie. I see you back. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I just had to handle some personal business. It's just things that I got to handle. A thing I handle each week, and it was good. It went well, and yeah. So.
Yeah, but so that's so that's the main reason behind it is that they've essentially they're going to do that because he's basically politicized himself into getting that title back and stuff, and I can guarantee you he will be champion walking into WrestleMania. I can guarantee you that now.
Against whoever. It would be nice if that person was over him.
It's like I said to somebody earlier, I can't remember, I was speaking to a few people earlier on and stuff, and I was saying that there's been a lot of jokes going around saying that by the time Randy Orton returns, it could be like Randy and Cody going for who's going to get number 15 first and that. And I said to somebody earlier on, I was like, don't be surprised if that's not the case. Basically, they could essentially hot shot that title, the hot potato that title so many times off Cody that come bloody WrestleMania 43, he could be 12-time champion by that point. And that because they want him to go for that Cena record. They do. They want him to tie as one of the top record breakers on there for it. I don't understand why. I don't understand what the fascination is, but that's the whole thing for it. So yeah. I would not be surprised if they do end up doing Cody versus Randy finally for who's going to get the 15 first. For it.
And the only thing I can say to all of that is
ass.
Yep. Yeah. It's gonna be that. I don't know whether you're still on SmackDown. I'm still on it because, of course, I've not got any breaks tonight. So, yeah.
I mean, like I said, as soon as the match got called and you told me about Monday, I was like, let me mute this shit. I'm done. It's going back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But no, it's going to be fun on Monday. There's going to be a lot of upset people.
There's going to be a crash out. It's going to be an epic one. But you know what I say? I say this. Y'all wanted this.
Yeah.
Y'all wanted this. So guess what you got? Deal with this. Live with it.
Yeah. You wanted it. You got it.
You wanted Cody. And guess what? You got Cody. So now y'all got to deal with Cody. Having these many title reigns and doing all this stuff. Y'all got to deal with it. I don't want this.
No.
Leslie, did you want this?
Nothing to do with Kodisha Ronisha.
No. The fans put it good. The fans cried, "We want Cody," and they got Cody.
At the cost. Oh, don't even get me started on that hashtag.
Let's just say this right now. There is a blessing in disguise in this because we finally get what we want. And guess what? Everybody complaining about the bloodline storyline continuing on. I want to be the bearer of bad. I hate to be bad news bearer, but I'm afraid I have some bad news. It never ended.
Yeah, never ended. And I tell you what as well, people are going to be extra annoyed soon because they think Raw's being dominated by Bloodline. You just wait. You just wait. Yeah. Again,
I hate to be bad news Barrett, but I'm afraid I have. It ended in 2024. It never ended. Where have you been? Have we all been watching the same show? We've been watching this show. It never ended. It was like intermission and then Roman came back and it came back. It never ended. It has been going on for this long. It ain't over.
No, not at all.
It never ended.
I was going to say, NXT is about to get Bloodline soon, so yeah.
NXT needs some milk.
NXT is about to get Bloodline very soon.
Mimi, can I tell you this right now? It's in my head still. It's in my head still. Oh gosh. By the way, aside from doing one last little publication edit of this book, I have been on TikTok entrenched in Roman and Seth videos to Purple Rain. I have only one thing to say about that. TKO, WWE, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to put myself on the big screen. Hi, TKO, WWE. I have one request, okay? Again, y'all have stolen a lot of things from me and y'all have taken a lot of ideas. I will put that aside, but I have one simple request, and that is in the promo package for Roman versus Seth at SummerSlam, you include Purple Rain by Mr. Prince Rogers Nelson, okay? I want to hear Purple Rain because TikTok has destroyed me. I know y'all watch these videos. I know y'all got somebody working for y'all on social media. So I'm asking you politely, from one elder millennial to whoever is in social media or doing the graphics for WWE today, I am asking you to please include in the promo package. If you got to pay money for it, y'all got money, y'all can pay for it. Include Purple Rain. That is all. And I'm done.
Purple rain, purple rain.
I personally thought you were going to ask him to bring back the goat Tongaloa, you know, because we're missing Tongaloa. I thought that's what you were going to ask for, you know.
See, I do need my
Bring
Prince,
back
you know, like
we do need him back. We do need him back, to be fair. That's why SmackDown's so dull, because Tongaloa's not on it. Since they released Tongaloa, SmackDown's going on here. Yeah, should we start that up? Should we start up a massive hashtag if we want Tongaloa?
Hashtag we want Tongaloa. There we go.
Start on up, get it trending. There we go.
I feel that. That would be a movement. That would be bigger than the yes movement. I think it would.
No, and again, to every single person that is complaining, I hate to say this to y'all, but the storyline didn't end. It has been going on for this long. Where have you been? We're 8 years into this storyline, 6 years in. It's still ongoing. Where have y'all been? It never stopped.
Gotta pay attention.
Pay attention. Has it ever ended, Leslie?
No, ma'am.
Did it end in 2025?
It ain't gonna end, y'all, until, well, probably never, because we're gonna have bloodline people in the WWE for like the next 50 years. But I'm just saying, I'm on a commercial, Mimi. If you're talking about the show, as for me, I'm on some Pizza Hut commercial.
And so people that are sitting there, go ahead.
I mean, a certain Zilla Fatu said it best the other day on a video which he done, which was there's still many more bloodline people coming in, especially one big one as well, which is himself. So, you know, and then obviously then all their kids and everything like that as well. So that's the thing as well.
Honestly, sit back and enjoy the ride. I saw somebody comparing this to NWO in 1999. I hate to break this to y'all, but I don't even think some of y'all were alive back then to understand that. And y'all are making that comparison just because your attention span is weak. And by the way, they do something huge on Monday. Y'all are going to be over here doing this.
My thought process here, I was thinking about this kind of on my own today as I was by myself, just pondering life and well, you know how we do. But anyways, y'all, I wanted to say, when Roman retires, those of you all that were like spitting like all the hate and being all haters, I don't want to be like, I don't want to hear you say, oh my gosh, we missed him. His last match, don't y'all dare up and throw up you won. Because no, don't even bother. Stay seated. I don't want to see y'all sitting in his last match. I don't want to see y'all's little ones in the air. Put your fake ones down. That is all.
It's me watching it on Netflix. If you can hear it, by the way, I can turn it down if need be.
No, that's perfectly fine. Because right now I'm done with the show. I'm gonna listen to what you got on there. We're gonna talk trash about it, y'all. Welcome to Acknowledge Dynasty Podcast. When SmackDown turns into garbage, we talk shit. But to me, this right here, and this is just what I've seen on the internet, and I was talking to Leslie about it today. I was like, why are they complaining? Like, this man retires and they're gonna be crying about it. What happened to my good TV? Da 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 da. This ended years ago. No, it didn't.
Yeah. What happened to cinema? As I like to put it, what happened to cinema?
Roman, save us, and he gonna be like, nope, I'm done. Y'all good?
I'm done.
Y'all didn't want me to. Nope, we're good. I'm gonna sit here on my big estate with my beautiful queen of a wife and my amazing 5 kids. I'm gonna go get pedicures, manicures, sip some Chardonnay.
Sip Mai Tais and have cocktails with Jason Momoa again, okay? Y'all don't understand what we were going through, all right? And for y'all to sit there and say the Bloodline storyline ended like 2 years ago. No, it didn't. It did not end. It has been going on for this long. Where have you been? Pay the fuck attention. Zero, how long has the Bloodline storyline been going on?
Ages. I've aged so much during that time frame. It's unreal. That's how long it's been going on. Yeah. So yeah, but
you know what? Yeah, I have seen Tommy sit and compare the Bloodline to some and say they're better than some of the greatest. You know, we're in the same age group and have seen these people. Of course, we've seen the NWO, but I saw a statement he made about the Horsemen, and the Horsemen are iconic. If you're
the Horsemen didn't end, they did not end. They still went on forever.
And I was going to say as well, if you think about This is a point as well that somebody basically made the other day, and I found it quite interesting, is if you turn around and say, like, name an iconic family within WWE, you either say the McMahons or the Bloodline. You know, that's the thing. And that a lot of people have said that recently. Like, you could turn around and say, like, name a iconic family within there. You don't even think of the Flairs, you don't think of the Ortons or anything like that, or the Rhodes or anything like that. The first names that pop on into your head is the Bloodline or the McMahons for it. You know, and obviously, the McMahons have got a little bit of like controversy in that behind them, but you know, it's that's still your 2 iconic families there, because the Bloodline, it's been going on even since before Dwayne and stuff, isn't it? Because you've had Yokozuna, you've had the Wild Samoans, you've had all of them. So yeah, it's been going on for like years, isn't it? Yeah.
Tommy, you didn't do anything wrong.
That's Dalton.
That's Dalton.
You're good.
Dalton, I'm sorry. Baby. You're good, Dalton. You're good.
No, we just chatting, sweet boy. We just chatting.
Right now, I'm ranting. I'm not really paying attention to the chat. I'm really ranting because this shit has got me burned. I'm over here and I'm like, I know we watch the same TV show.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
And Tommy
Roman hasn't been champion.
Tommy also said perfectly. Your keyword there is family. That the Bloodline's family. It's just not some faction of wrestlers that's been put together. Whether we're talking old school factions or whether we're talking like current whatever, that's family. But be honest, did y'all know, like legit, at the time when we were watching these wrestlers, did y'all truly know they were all from one family? When we were watching Rikishi, when we were watching Yokozuna, when we were watching who else can I think of in my head? We were watching The Rock. We were watching.
Did not know. Let me be for real with you. I didn't know Yokozuna was Samoan until I was almost grown. I didn't know that his real name was Rodney.
Rodney.
His name is Rodney. Are y'all serious? I thought he was really Japanese. They had me that convinced.
It's before the internet really kicked off and stuff, and before you had like Google and like all the I hate the word because I report news myself, but before the dirt sheets and stuff, these things were never about. Basically, these things were never about for it. But it's You wouldn't find things like that in the early 90s or anything like that. I know you had like dial-up internet and stuff like that back then, and you know,
nobody really had it like that though.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's like you didn't really have like all the accessible information like what you got now, where you can literally just go online, search for WWE, and you find out like 900 million things in 2 seconds about WWE. And that, like, you know, you can go online and find search Roman Reigns and that, and you find all 9 billion family members of Roman Reigns basically in 20 seconds, really. Right, you know.
So to sit there and to say this, the bloodline is the McMahon family if they weren't so controversial and they could wrestle.
Yeah.
So Tommy has said, I kind of knew Rikishi and them were family. And about Rodney, he was Coquina. I see. I didn't know that, and until I started doing my research on the family, that he was Coquina before Yokozuna. And y'all, look at y'all. Here's the thing: what I would do, and this is not being me. I love wrestling and I love wrestling history. So if you do, and you want, and particularly since we did the podcast about this family, I love pulling up old videos. That's the family. I love pulling up the old Wild Samoan matches. I love pulling up the old Samoan SWAT team matches. I love pulling up. I gotta find me some Coquina matches. I gotta find that. That would be interesting, Tommy. That would be interesting. But yeah, and I just recently, I didn't know. I haven't known that very long. I didn't know that back in the day.
Okay, they've just announced Danhausen's match at Saturday Night Main Event. So Danhausen just announced it.
Danhausen.
I was going to say, quite funny thing here. Sorry to cut you all off here, but quite funny thing here today. I was watching randomly watching TV today, and obviously it's been all over the news today about Taylor Swift's wedding at Madison Square Garden and stuff. And they showed outside the garden, and I instantly turned around and pointed at that, and I went, Danhausen's on the advertisement for Saturday Night Main Event. That's all I noticed. I didn't care about what else was on there. They literally had him right outside Madison Square Garden, just Danhausen and stuff on a massive great poster. And I went, Danhausen! Basically. First thing I noticed, nothing else. Didn't care about anything else, just Danhausen.
It's Danhausen. Who doesn't love Danhausen?
It just said Danhausen, basically.
Fans, to be honest with you, Dalton, that's not the issue. The issue is that fans don't know what the hell they want.
Yeah.
My thing is this: when you are doing episodic television like this, you're catering to a niche audience, yes, but also you tell them what's going on. The fact that the fans have that kind of power to where they can go and say, no, we want this person to be champion. It destroys the product.
The thing as well, sorry to cut in here, but the thing is as well, and I'll say this, is fans get bored too easily. Like, I can see what's going to happen now is everyone's wanting Oba to be champion. Oba will be champion. Within 2 to 3 weeks, they'll be like, I'm bored now. Basically, they'll be like, I don't want Oba as champion anymore. I want this person as champion, because someone else will come up who's their favorite and stuff, and they'll be like, oh, I really want the title off of Oba and stuff like, oh, this person should be Oba for the title. This person should be Oba off the title. It's like, he literally won it 2 weeks ago, but you're bored of him already. And that it's fans nowadays. Fans nowadays do not know what they want. That's the thing, and they just get bored so easily, basically, So, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
My thing is this, like, if you are a fan of the product, you're a fan of the product. If you want multiple title changes, you're going to get tired of it and you're going to turn the TV off. It's like when Triple H was bringing all of these people back, he was bringing everybody back. And I'm saying, that person's going to get a pink slip in a couple of years. That person's going to get a pink slip in a couple of years. That person's going to be here for a cup of coffee and go home. They're not going to keep that person. They're going to get rid of that person. That person, there's a reason why Vince let that person go. We're about to find out why Vince let him go. That person is gone. That person is gone. That person is gone. And look at it now. Look at Aleister Black and Zelina Vega.
Yeah.
It was his mission to bring Aleister Black back. And what did he do? Fired him. Look at Killer Cross. Mission to bring Killer Cross and Scarlett back. What do? Fire him.
Yeah. And then as well, they also as well, because Scarlett released this, was basically that they brought her, obviously, even after they brought her back, TKO then basically into her and said, well, we want Scarlett to cover up. So that obviously annoyed them as well, and that helped their decision to leave. For it, when it came to it, that's why they didn't argue it, because they basically Triple H brought her back in saying, "Oh yeah, you can do the old entrance, you can do whatever you want," and TKO basically overrid him and just went, "No, we want Scarlett to cover up for it." So, that's.
Let me
that's
break
the thing
in
there.
on that just for a second. You want Scarlett, they want Scarlett to quote unquote cover up, but you have Tiffany Stratton's constant wardrobe malfunctions when she first came on main roster. You have these other women coming out here in half. Okay, Lauren don't have the baby on him. Half dress. Okay. Don't that excuse with Scarlett does not fly for me. That is a very beautiful woman, and she don't have to dress like they did back in the day. And she didn't. I didn't as a female, I didn't have an issue with how she dressed. And I don't mean that in y'all before y'all get y'all's heads in the gutter. No. I'm being respectful as because I want ladies to look like ladies, okay? And she did not look like hoish or anything like that. She
Dalton, you can speak your mind here. Say what you got to say. We're not going to sit there and we're not going to get mad at you.
For being a wrestling talent, she dressed the part. That is
But she said that in an interview. I can't remember which interview it was, but she turned around and said that was one of the main reasons behind why they were happy to go as well, because basically because TKO essentially told her to cover up. They were basically like, "No, we want you to cover up." Basically,
here is what they were saying, because I got the whole code of that. They were saying you're too sexual looking to us. We want you to cover up. We don't want you to look like this because you're intimidating our wives. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's basically what they said, wasn't it? So
it's and then if you got females on the roster, not everybody, you can't tell me it's unicorns and rainbows back in that locker room, especially with being real. Let's be real, ladies on the chat and in the room, especially with females. It's not all unicorns and rainbows. You're going to have somebody looking at somebody sideways somewhere sometime. Oh, she too pretty. She thinks she cute, because that's how we are. I've been in locker rooms as an athlete. I've seen it. I've seen it on my local indie circuit. Women do not want someone. The majority, it happens, and it no doubt happens in that WWE locker room too. Don't think, for example, in a high school cheerleading squad or a college cheerleading squad or a dance company that there's not another dancer or cheerleader looking at someone saying, "Well, she thinks she's cute." It's women.
Oh, you're talking about the CB thing? Oh, it's okay, Dalton. It's okay. You can use the initials. You're fine with that. But I have to say I agree with you. I have to say I agree with you completely. I think wrestling in general has been like that, but I have to agree with you on that one. But as for that, I wanted to get to your point, Leslie, because I had an interesting thing I wanted to throw out there. There is a ballet company in Russia. They're known as the Bolshois. Women, of course, when we're in competition, we are in competition. Personally, I don't compete with anybody but myself. How am I going to be better than I was last week? But when it comes to the Bolshois, they literally take glass and put it in people's point slippers so they can get the part. If that person's a better dancer, if they have better form, if they're able to do something better than you can, you're going to sabotage them. So to me, it doesn't surprise me that they would do something like that. And that somebody could have said something to Triple H or to creative or to the locker room, and they could have all rallied against her, and they could have done that. Again, with the way half of the locker room dresses, and they're going to point that out and attack her. It's bullshit.
The thing is as well, though, is obviously like what it probably was at the time as well is probably TKO probably had something said by one of the network providers, because of course they're all business. They won't care. All they care about is keeping their business and keeping their like reputation and stuff. So say somebody, I don't know, say one of the executives of Netflix turned around and said like, we want her to cover up or whatever, or this is such and such, and they'll say it. It could be literally that they didn't care originally, but then all of a sudden someone from Netflix made a small comment or something like that about it online, or someone like, someone mentioned something to them, and they'll be like, oh, it's one of our biggest networks now that we're on, has said this thing about them. We need to now act on this, basically. It can literally change that at any time. And this is the thing as well, is TKO can literally go on in and say anything at any time they like to, whether Triple H likes it or not. So he could have potentially told her, yeah, that's perfectly fine. You come out, you be how you were before, you dress how you want and stuff like that. But then, TKO could have then essentially just gone, nope, we don't want that anymore, basically. Yeah, basically.
But no, yeah, they have a tendency to do that a lot to women in general. I mean, it's hard out here being a woman. It really is. But in this case with Scarlett, my thing is when you are a very beautiful woman, it can be very intimidating to people. And by people, I mean men and women. And to be honest with you, Scarlett, to me, seems like one of the nicest people on the planet.
Yeah.
She could have been women's champion. But who's going to give up their spot for that? I would agree. The Von Erichs did make wrestling popular. Completely. Leslie, would you agree?
I think so, because people still talk about them, right? So, and that was, they were fairly, they weren't a huge family, but they're most of them wrestled though. And I think, but yeah, I would agree with that. A lot of people did like them.
Mm-hmm. R-Truth is out here. I see Trick Williams. Yeah. We got gist of what happened, and we are none too happy.
Put my hair back.
We are not happy at all with this, TJ. Come on in and come on enjoy the party.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you've seen it already, haven't you, TJ? Yeah. Come
on in and join the hate parade.
We opened the show by talking about that, didn't we?
Yeah. As soon as you said it, I was like, I already know what's going to happen. Don't even tell me. I just want you to confirm what I saw. And let me guess. Yep. Mm-hmm. And he's okay. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm going to turn this shit on. I'm going to put this shit on mute. I opened the show hot. Y'all should know when I opened the show hot, I'm fucking done. Y'all should know this.
You got something to say.
I said Mercury is in retrograde. We blaming Do-Rag Vince.
I can see TJ's comments, and I mentioned this. So I don't know if you were here at the start, but I mentioned this is that basically it's not that they want to tank it. It's basically Cody has politicked his way into getting a guaranteed title run in his new contract that he signed. Basically, that's the thing. Dave, it's nothing to do with that. He's to me said, I'm only going to sign this 5-year contract if I'm guaranteed a title run. And he was never meant to drop a Night of Champions. They only done it because Saudi Arabia basically to me said, we want Sammy to win the title. No. And they literally overrid Triple H like 10 minutes before the match went down.
Triple H was making that sad panda face.
He literally gave him the call. They literally called the audible 10 minutes before the match 10 minutes before they even hit Gorilla and stuff. Is that basically that Sammy was winning it for it? So yeah.
But no, I came in hot. Leslie will tell you, TJ. I came in hot. I was like, praise God, this show is only 2 hours. Let's get on with the bullshit.
And
I'm on main event already. I'm on the main event already.
Because it was going to be bullshit tonight. I knew it. I'm like, it's finna be some bullshit. It's about to be some bullshit. Okay.
Currently yeeting. Yeah.
Let's see what it says. Bring back on second thought. No. How about no?
How about no?
How about,
How about
now?
new?
Good.
How about new?
How about no?
Oh, no.
It's just, it was one of them things.
Mm.
So yeah, y'all think TK will pull Eric Bischoff's stunt by putting WWE out of company? I don't think so. I think that more than likely they'll get what they want out of this, and then they'll sell it to another person. Hopefully, it's to Dwayne Johnson, so that way we won't have to be so miserable.
I mean, I hate to say this, but I think they're waiting for the Janelle Grant lawsuit to stop, and then somebody will take it back.
They're gonna give it back to that old man.
Yeah, because he's
still alive.
Well, he's already been exploring options with the Saudis to buy it back, basically for the family, so it can go back to the McMahon family. So I think they're just caretaking. I said this all along when they announced it was sold to TKO. I said from the beginning they're caretaking it. They've Ari basically has agreed to caretake the company until the Janelle Grant lawsuit's over with, and then Vince is going to come in with a massive offer from the Saudis and buy it back. So it'll be 50% Saudi, 50% McMahon.
And if by chance that old man, because he is old, does not make it, will he be giving the company to his daughter?
I could see him giving it to Shane.
Now that would make sense.
Yeah, I could because of course Vince and Stephanie have always had problems, so I can see they either split it between Vince and Stephanie. I can see they either split it between Shane and Stephanie, or it goes completely to Shane. If anything, that's the way which I can see it, because in that way it can then go down to Shane's kids and everything like that for it, kind of, and stuff like that, if they do it that way. But yeah, it will either go 50-50 between the two kids, or it will just go directly to Shane. I can't see them giving it fully to Stephanie. I don't know why. I just can't see that happening. I can see it going to Vince because they want like a male person to carry it on. No, I know that sounds harsh, but you know.
Or could Dwayne get it?
Dwayne could get it, but then the thing is it's at the minute the McMahons are obviously only potentially still connected to it through Triple H, and they're going to want that back under the McMahon name because WWE has always been McMahon's and stuff. And the problem is if Dwayne takes it, he can literally come in and go, Triple H, you're fired, basically. And that when it's not got any McMahons in that at all. And I personally think that, like I said, that TKO are essentially just essentially caretaking it for the moment until Vince is able to do it, and then, you know, because they're still very close, and that TKO and Vince are still very, very close, no matter what people think, and it's yeah, I can see that big time, basically, and that I can. I can sense it within the next 5 years we're going to hear that it's back under McMahon reign. No, back under McMahon ownership. I can sense that now for it. They'll get the most out of it what they can do. They'll recoup their losses from the company, and then that'll be it. Then they'll sell it on to Vince.
Now, here is the next part of this. Here's the next part of this. Because I don't think Triple H would be a part of it if Vince is a part of it.
He won't. And that's why as well I don't think that they'll give it to Stephanie. Because if he then basically makes Stephanie in like the air and stuff like that, obviously if Vince has any connection to it at all again, Triple H won't want to stay on as creative or anything. And I don't think that's why he'll give it to Steph. I think if anything he'll give it to Shane, because Triple H will work more happily for Shane, I do think. Shane will obviously be more happy to do it that way. And that the only problem could that mean is that Shane might book himself to win every single match, like what he wanted to try and book himself to win the Royal Rumble that year. But you know, if that's the case, then that's the case, isn't it? Basically, you know. So, but
Triple H joining AEW.
That'd be funny. That would be funny.
That would be hilarious. He'd have to take. Can he take the question I ask? Is if we fantasy booking this, can he take Cody with him?
Probably. So, yeah. But it's it's like I said. Do not do not be surprised if within the next 5 years we hear that a man has brought WWE back again. Whether it's Shane, Vince, Stephanie, one of them three, you know, it'll be. I can see though the way they're going to do it is Vince will buy it back using the Saudis, and then he'll sell his share to Shane or Steph, basically, but more than likely Shane, and then the other sibling will buy it the Saudis, which I can see it over time. So they're both owning.
Dalton has an interesting thing that he said. He said he missed Triple H Booker's NXT. I do too, but I see now why Vince did what he did to his talent.
Yeah,
because some of the people were not going to be marketable to WWE audiences.
No.
So
the thing we've got to remember is Triple H loves his NXT darlings, and I said this for so long is that if Tommaso Ciampa wasn't released, and that at this point in time, if Tommaso Ciampa's contract never expired and stuff, I would not have been surprised if we seen Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano headline at WrestleMania one year, because that was planned by Triple H. Triple H wanted to do that. You know, he wanted to do Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa headlining at WrestleMania, because he was like, oh yeah, it worked well in NXT, so I'm going to do that at WrestleMania, basically. You know. And that's what he's like. I understand, like, you know, doesn't seem it now with Cody and everything out on there, but there's a lot of influential stuff behind the scenes. But if you notice, it's like Tiffany's always got the top spots because she's NXT, Rhea, NXT, you know, and stuff like that. If you think about it, most of the stars that have come on up and stuff, if they've come in from the indies and come straight in, they're not pushed that hard. Whereas if they're NXT and they were Triple H, they were at some point part of Triple H's era of NXT, you notice how much they're getting pushed. Again, Rhea.
You see it.
You know, Rhea, Bianca, Seth. Stuff like that. Yeah, Seth, Rhea, Bianca, Seth, Roman. Stuff like that, basically. You know, yeah. Roman, yeah. You know, yeah, all of them. You know, you can literally see it. And that's the thing. Whereas if it was Vince still, maybe other people would have opportunities and stuff like that. And maybe other people would like have these things there. But with Vince, though, half of the stars that are in today would not be here. That's the problem, because half of them wouldn't want to work with Vince again. So, you know, and that's the problem as well that you've got to think of. So, yeah, it's all well and good saying that other people might have opportunities and stuff, but then you wouldn't have as many stars in as what you've got today, because half of them would be like, no, I'm not working on the Vince anymore or whatever. For it.
And some people Vince just actually liked that were NXT top talent, that were NXT stars. So that's why they're in the positions that they're in. Other people, I'm gonna tell you this right now, because seeing over Femi, I'm like, Vince would have been obsessed with him.
Yeah, Vince would have been. Yeah, if Vince was still running the company, Oba would have been champion for over a year now on the main roster. He would be on a Roman style run where basically he would be like a year in, holding that title, dominating everyone and stuff like that. Basically, you would have had that basically for that one if that one was there, but. He wouldn't have given Cody Rhodes this many opportunities for it. Cody probably wouldn't even be champion. It'd be a mid-card somewhere dressed up as Stardust again. You know, bouncing around the ring of Stardust if he was in.
With the way his first title reign went, more than likely.
Yeah. The thing is as well, though, is you wouldn't have had The Rock and everything like that come in as well. Because The Rock only obviously came on in because he joined the board of directors, and it was part of the agreement of him joining is that he had to do all these shows and that he had to do that WrestleMania match and stuff like that, and you know he had to do that bit there as part of his contract. So if you had Vince in, you wouldn't be having Dwayne. You wouldn't have had that. You wouldn't have had WrestleMania 40 because you know he wouldn't have done. Dwayne would not have been on the board, and that he wouldn't have cared about it. He would have just stuck to his movies and stuff. You know, for it, that's the other thing as well that you've got to think of. Really.
I completely agree, Tommy. I think OVW, they had a lot of good talent in OVW, and then Johnny Ace came in and just ruined it.
Yeah.
I have to say, Jim Cornette did a really good job with OVW. Let me give him his flowers there. He did a really good job.
OVW's doing all right now. I mean, I've seen some of their things and stuff, and, you know, they're doing all right still. OVW are. They're just not the best, but they're all right.
I agree. So. His first IC title run was underrated. And there's one thing I'm gonna say. He's not a bad wrestler. He's a good intercontinental. He's a good workhorse. He's a good intercontinental champion. He's a good United States champion. But to be WWE champion, there's a bit of a panache to them. There's a bit of a star power to them. There's star quality to them. You can see it in certain people. You can see it in Trick Williams. You can see it in Randy Orton. You can see it in Brock Lesnar. You can see it in Seth Rollins. You can see it in Roman Reigns. You can see it in all these other people. Cody Rhodes, in my honest opinion, if they had brought who is in that elite group, if they had brought Kenny Omega, it would have made more sense.
Yeah. I mean, I tell you now as well, if Vince was in here, Cody would not have that ugly thing on the side of his face, on the side of his neck, basically. Vince wouldn't have allowed that. I'll tell you that now. That's the thing. If Cody was in, he would have allowed that in at all, basically.
Yeah, OVW still a thing. Bearded's here! Hey, Bearded!
So, everyone else has gone, basically, you know. Oh, as he's gone. Oh, yeah.
Right now, I just see Fatal Influences on my television right now. It's 9:22, guys.
You're massively behind.
It's 9:22 right now.
I'm almost done with main event here.
I wish I had a fast forward button, but I don't, sadly.
Yeah.
It's one of them days, y'all.
Yeah.
By the way, happy 4th of July to everyone here in the United States of America.
Well, there we go. The main event has just finished for me, so there we go.
Yeah, Cody won.
Congrats, Cody. Congrats, Cody.
Yes. Yay. Isn't that singing a thing? Okay, CM Punk, I'm gonna need you to punch him in the front, like stab him in the front, like you said you would.
TJ SummerSlam is going to be so unwatchable.
Minus Roman and Seth now, TJ, and Oba and Broccoli. That's gonna be good, but you know, aside from that, y'all just that match is gonna be. By the way, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes is gonna be brought to you by Metamucil.
Oh, hang on.
Gucci was sponsoring.
Yeah, so yeah, basically it's gonna be nice and fun, nice. Yeah.
Yes, hit that like button, fam. Hit it. But no, it's gonna be one of those days. Yeah, it's still on for me right now. I got who is that? That's not Fallon. That's the other one. I forget their names in Fatal Influence.
I don't know.
When there's a mole on your produce, it spreads. Honestly. Trell! Hey! We miss you. It has been, honestly, it's, I don't think it's going to be bad. I really don't. I think that they're going to be, well, right now, Dalton, I don't think that it's going to be bad. I think that it's going to be all right. As for fireworks, right now, I got my neighbors shooting out cannons. If y'all can hear the boom, boom. So, love you, Trell.
Oh, that's
Tommy. Look, everybody giving love to my Trellis. I love it. But no, it is. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I think that we just gotta give it. I mean, I gotta give it hope. You know.
Yeah.
Understandable, TJ. Now, if Dwayne Johnson show up, I doubt he will. But if Dwayne Johnson show up, you might not be skipping that. But no, I think that it's going to be fun.
Sorry, I'm just messaging somebody.
My kid said no more fireworks this year, so I'm saving. Just spend a couple thousand. That's okay, Zero. Usually spend a couple thousand. Okay, so let me say this right now. I live in a town. Well, I live in a state. I live in Georgia, and fireworks, you can buy them, but you can't buy like cannons and stuff like that. You got to go across state lines to get those. If you're where I'm at, you go to South Carolina. If you're near Atlanta, you go to Georgia. If you live near Atlanta, you go to Alabama to get those because it's a 2-hour drive. Hopping and skipping, you're there. So it is, people were buying illegal fireworks. Now I just hear, oh, they do that there at Chicago? I didn't know Chicago had a fireworks hindrance sort of thing. Dalton. With fireworks, they would do something stupid. I mean, true. I completely agree. People wouldn't do something really, really dumb with fireworks. Look at us all not watching the show and talking about fireworks going off. But no, it's over here. It's just the rules are different. Yeah. We love you, Trell. That's how it is over here too. They're illegal, but they let everybody, but you can buy them. Lauren actually had an outage. There was a storm in her area, so she was here. She was in the car heading home, but she's unable to watch it, and so her power is out. Leslie is on her way back. She's having some technical issues. Guys, Mercury is in retrograde.
But instead, you get me.
But y'all get Zero.
Yeah, instead you get me for a minute. You know.
He's asking about thoughts on Zilla rumors. I've only heard one thing. I haven't heard a bunch. I've heard speculation that he's going to cost Roman the match at SummerSlam, and I'm like,
NXT.
That might be the case, y'all.
NXT. He's going to NXT. I can tell you that now.
I think he's going to NXT.
He's going to NXT, but he'll be on main roster ready in time for Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
I take it. We don't have Bloodline and War Games again.
War Games. War Games.
Now, Tommy, word on the curb. By the way, Trell was here, Leslie. Trell was here. Word on the curb, Tommy, is that he was. Word on the curb is that he signed.
Yeah, he signed.
He's been in the PC.
Yeah.
NXT needs something. They need something. Honorary Ooze told me he watched the show on Tuesday and he had to turn the shit off. He said it was terrible.
I think personally what they need is El Grande Americano to go back down to there and basically have him be NXT champion for like 6 years. You know,
it's like I found out the Evil was there, and then I saw him, and I was like, "This ain't what I thought this would be with him."
No.
What did y'all do? They changed his name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that was kind of to me. And then, you know, like it's just been downhill. There's some people I'm like looking at and I'm going, so when y'all go call them up, Zarya, Tatum, bring my Tatum pack on the next. Bring my Tatum pack.
Tatum, bring Tatum up, I reckon, yeah.
Yeah, they changed the Evil's name. He's not known as the Evil in NXT. He's known as something else. And like I refuse to call him by his name, by that name. I call him the Evil.
The Evil.
He is. And I wanted him to win so bad. Oh, they did, Tommy. It's too late. They did.
Yeah, they've won him down big time.
I don't watch it. Y'all wonder why I don't watch NXT. Because they ruined it.
To be fair, I hardly watch it. I only watched the pay-per-view this week, and that's been it recently. I watched it in weeks. So
It's that bad, yo. It is not good.
Yeah. That's why they're going to look at potentially having Zilla on there and maybe another Bloodline member going back down to NXT for a little bit, just to get the fans back onto it.
They need something. Honestly, it's like this SmackDown needs something.
Yeah. One interesting thing though that I did hear is, they were crying about the tag team division on SmackDown and then basically being dry.
Mm-hmm.
I was told, don't be shocked if the Usos are more on SmackDown for a little bit.
That
just to
would
boost
make
it up,
sense.
basically, because I know one of the things that they wanted to do was, now they've got Zilla, basically that's 6 members potentially with Solo back, so they can split them over all 3 brands. They can essentially do 2 and 2. You can then have the Usos running. You can have the Usos on SmackDown as going for the tag team championships and then having a tag championship run there. You can have Roman and one other, maybe Roman and Jacob on Raw and stuff, or Roman and Solo on Raw. Yeah, and then Zilla and Solo on
SmackDown.
Yeah,
on
on NXT basically, for a little bit, and then they all come back together basically in time. That's one of the things that was talked about, to try and get it more sort of, more people invested in it, because they know that obviously the Bloodline is the biggest thing out there, even if people are crying and lying about it and stuff. So split them over the whole 3 shows and stuff, and still having them not obviously keeping them on there. So not having just the Usos just sticking on SmackDown. They'll have them on SmackDown and Raw basically, but the main focus for their thing will be going for the SmackDown championships rather than going for the Raw ones and stuff.
To me, that makes the most sense, where they just split everybody into different shows. That just makes, to me, that would be a different change than, say, having them all on one show. Because in that way, then you can then lead. You can then have because don't forget, there's too many, as you like to call it, leaders. So you can then have this is why I'm saying I think it might be more better if it's Roman and say Solo, for example, because then you can then have Roman being the leader on Raw with Solo, Jacob go down to NXT because Jacob's never done NXT, and now so have Jacob and Zilla on NXT and Jacob be the leader on that one, and then Jimmy and Jay on SmackDown and have Jay, Jay basically be the boss of that one. Yeah, and so that one, so you can do it that way, and then.
No, what would be good is, Jacob and Zilla have tagged before, so you already have that dynamic. What was that one comment that up there about Zilla or whatever?
About Zilla. Okay. Lanza and Zilla.
Y'all, I hope not, but I think Lance is probably staying on the indies, y'all. He's got other projects. He's doing that stupid. I love you. I love you, Lance. I love you, bro. But that slap stuff that they do, I just think that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It's I ain't going to let no one hit me for no amount of money because you slap me in the face. It's a fight, okay?
Well, happy slapping, you mean?
But I don't think Lance is going to be back. No.
Yeah, happy slapping. I mean, Lance was signed, but he never debuted because he just got injured. As soon as he came in, he got injured, basically going through the performance center. So that's
from my understanding, that was his choice to leave. Now we do got to remember we got Damu, who is in the Indies, and let's see, Damu Anawai. For those of y'all that don't know, that is nephew of Yokozuna. You got Journey Fatu. Y'all, so we got more coming up, y'all. So
don't forget, in a couple of years as well. We're gonna have Jacob's 500 kids, Solo's 500 kids. Jay's 500 kids, Jimmy's 500 kids.
Honestly, in about 2050, we're gonna be watching Bianca's son and Jimmy and Naomi's son have a match at Mania. Just wait for it.
Yeah, so it's going to be, isn't it? Basically, and that. So it'll have to end up being a 100. It'll be a 100-man war games, basically 50 on each side. Bloodline war games, 50 on each side.
And by the way, we have
family.
Roman's nephew
That's why
too. We have Roman's nephew too.
Yeah.
We have Matt's son.
Are you thinking of Koa? Yeah.
Yep. He's training to be a wrestler too, from what I understand.
Is he really? I didn't know
that's
that.
What I would now. That's the rumor that I heard. Again, allegedly.
Y'all don't report that. We reported that allegedly.
Don't sit there and don't say that it came out of my mouth. Don't sit there and say, well, according to ATD, I am gossiping. This is all rumor.
You don't know them like that.
I don't know them like that. But I heard he is training.
There you go. So that's an exclusive. Then everyone go on Twitter. Money at ATD somehow said this.
I don't know. That's what I heard. That is gossip. I don't know.
You know what though? Our man's money. We need some more. This dynasty right now is being shown off, which I love it. By the Fatu side of the dynasty, get me some Anawai's up there. Where y'all at? Come on,
we need more of them. She's still on maternity leave. What? They're probably waiting to have her return at Rumble.
Probably. That'll be a Rumble return. I expect, yeah. It probably will be a Rumble return.
I'm going to say this right now, though. Again, allegedly. That's allegedly. Don't y'all go sit there and go run around and saying that happened. No. Allegedly.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I heard that from somebody. I could be wrong. That person could have lied and made some shit up. Allegedly. Again, I'm a person who likes wrestling. I'm a person who likes to gossip. I don't know anything. Zero notice stuff. I don't know anything.
That's why we
I don't know. I'll say I don't know. That's things. So don't be asking me. I don't know.
Until he puts hashtag wait for it in the chat.
Until he puts hashtag wait for it. We don't know. Yeah. Don't you go run around and go telling people this. I'm telling you, I heard a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Now, when I come on here and I say, let's play hypothetical, let's play scenario, and I wind up being right, that's just because I'm a writer and I know my shit. But when I say, I heard that this person was doing this, allegedly. Now, I didn't know. Now, don't put me on this.
This will be now all over the weekend now. People will start saying all this now, and you'll come on Monday and it'll be on the Monday stream and they'll be, oh, you've seen the news today. You know, you see what's going around on Twitter.
Like some dirt
Russell Votes will pick up Monty's statement.
Russell Votes has said that he is, and I'd be like, I said allegedly, damn.
Russell Votes would be like, shout out to Russell Votes, but Russell Votes would be like, Money of ATD podcast.
And I'd say allegedly. I don't know.
So, yeah.
For the record, I don't know. I heard this, but I could be wrong.
Shout out to
I didn't hear this from
Zero. Y'all first.
I didn't hear that from Zero. I heard that from TikTok. Again, they could be lying to me. TikTok is full of liars. So y'all should know where I got my source from. That is a rumor.
My point being, I would like to see more of that side of the family in the business, though. Poor Joe needs some help.
It does.
From the namesake.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tommy. Hashtag allegedly.
Hashtag allegedly.
Gosh, where is Mimi? Because Mimi would be able to be like, don't you sit there, don't you call her. She said allegedly. Allegedly.
Right, time to go to Twitter. Money from ATD.
According to Monty from McDonald's Dynasty Podcast, I said allegedly.
Again, we know them like that.
We don't know them like that.
Yeah,
Mimi's
yeah.
I'm here.
Mimi's like, here I am. Here I am.
Presente,
Like,
what? Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh God. TJ came up with allegedly seasoned.
right,
Allegedly.
right, okay.
Not
Right. Right.
What? I got
Anyone who
it. Here we go.
anyone who goes to a show next has to put out on a sign. She said allegedly.
She said allegedly.
We need to just see those signs all over the place.
Exactly.
Hashtag the hashtag allegedly season.
I pledge my allegiance. Allegedly. I pledge my allegedly. Allegedly.
That's what you need to do. Is basically just put it all on signs and stuff. You know when they've done the "We Want Cody" movement, we need to do that one.
Hashtag she said allegedly.
Yeah.
And then wouldn't that be some shit? I could see that happening. According to, I said allegedly. Don't you sit there. Don't you say I said it.
Yep. Oh.
Goodness.
That's that can be quite funny, actually.
I never said allegedly this much. Again, allegedly. Allegedly. Trail showed up too. Leslie Fran said hi.
Monty, I got you. Look at my under my name.
She said allegedly. Exactly. Allegedly. What did you
We
propose
got you,
to?
Monty.
You proposed to a beautiful lady. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just had a brilliant idea. I just had a brilliant idea.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared now.
Attention, pre-K pause. The ATD word of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is allegedly.
Allegedly.
Today's letter begins with the letter A. Allegedly. No, it really does.
Allegedly.
There we go. My new name on Twitter now is Hill DKO0 allegedly.
Oh my God. This is as bad as the chicken, y'all. We could turn this.
You know what?
Allegedly.
You know what? All I have to say is this. Allegedly.
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 No, there we go. That's what it is.
I might have to change my name too.
That's going to stay up there for quite a while now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I'll stay there for a little while.
Well.
I can't. Yes, I can.
I am allegedly Monty.
Y'all see what y'all missing out over on the Twitter when y'all just come in, take a peek for a second, and leave. Y'all missing out.
So we sitting here making jokes about the word allegedly. Allegedly.
Y'all, shout out to that baby. Y'all know he probably out of high school doing big things right now somewhere in some college somewhere. So, shout out to that baby.
Allegedly.
I've even updated my name on here. There we go. I've even changed my name on here.
Zero.
No, Koa gonna drop in this chat and be like, what the hell y'all
What are y'all alleging?
about me? Be like, y'all be good. It's Snappy
Oh.
is here.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Everyone's gonna be like, "What is going on?"
They're gonna be like, "What are y'all talking about allegedly over here?" We allegedly
I'm waiting
talking
for
about.
I'm waiting for people to start noticing my name on Twitter and stuff and be like, "What? What?
What?
What?"
Okay.
Oh, that was
We're
fun.
gonna open up the show Monday, and Monty gonna be like, "Hello, welcome to it's Monday. Welcome to ATD Podcast."
Monday,
No,
Monday
she gonna be
Night
like,
Raw.
She gonna be like, "It's Monday," allegedly.
Hello everybody. Welcome to ATD Podcast Monday Night Raw Watch Party. Allegedly.
Yeah.
It's Monday. Okay, I'm done.
You know I'm going to be in the comments on Monday just doing hashtag allegedly
He's
now.
gonna be like hashtag allegedly. You know damn well, Leslie. He's gonna be like allegedly.
You know.
It's
Yeah,
always something on this show. Whenever something happens, first it was the damn chicken, and now it's allegedly.
Yeah. I've noticed as well, it's normally me as well who starts these things. It's normally me who's got involved in these things. Like the hey images, all those hey images that I done for
I'm gonna say this
carry that
right
on.
now. It was that dude that came in here talking about I could eat 5 whole chicken.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
he said he could eat 5 whole chickens allegedly. And then hey the chicken just became a meme.
Yeah, hey the chicken was just everything. Like, you know, when I bloodlined up hey, that was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny.
That was great.
Oh.
We had that was fun.
I've just had a brilliant idea.
Oh no!
Oh no, I'm scared, Lord. I'm scared.
I'll do it for Monday. I'll get it done over the weekend and get it done for Monday.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. So when's the show allegedly be over?
It is 9:48.
All I'll say is I think we need a Danhausen hey.
We do need a Danhausen. Hey Hausen.
Hey house.
We need a hey Hausen. And other ones as well, basically. You know. Yeah, I might do it.
No.
Cody Rhodeshausen.
Cody Rhodeshausen. No.
No, Cody Rhodes hey, I think. Cody Rhodes hey, I think.
Cody Rhodes, hey, is he gonna be crying?
No, but what I'm going to do is
we cannot
but
diss I cannot diss our chicken like that.
No, that could be slightly bad if I do that one.
Hey, Zero. The disrespect. No, I kid.
Yeah, no. Well, no, I'll have to put like the title around him and everything like when I basically like, you know, because you can't have Cody Rhodes without the title. That's the thing. So, you know, I have to put the title around him and everything. That one could be a little bit difficult. So I'll see what I can do.
That's his emotional. By the way, I've come to the conclusion that Cody Rhodes and that is his emotional support belt.
It is.
I'm convinced too.
We Sting hey, what's that?
Sting hey.
So,
He said Sting hey.
yeah, we need
But
Sting
no.
hey.
Is
Possibly.
this Jameson and Kodisha?
Yeah, this is the Jameson and Kodisha match, and we already know the result of this. We really don't need to see it. I'm so happy Lena ain't here because she would have been cussing.
Come on, Jay.
The thing is as well, and I'll say this is obviously all those questions that Faith was asking me last week.
Mhm.
This was one of the questions that Faith asked me was who's winning the title match next week? Well, who's winning the opportunity next week? When she obviously found out about the spoilers and stuff from it. So, you know.
Mhm.
And I was like, I won't tell you that, but you know, enjoy.
Oh Lord.
So yeah. So yes, I don't know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Again, that's emotional support belt. That's his emotional support belt. Y'all know
I'm gonna need that thing to like get certified or something. Get him something where he can carry it and he can carry it in stores because get him some kind of documentation for that belt.
It's his whoopee.
Yeah. Oh, interesting thing as well. Did you see what WWE recopyrighted today?
What?
Tribal Chief. Not OTC, not original Tribal Chief, Tribal Chief. So
With the trademark?
Yeah. With the trademark. Tribal Chief.
Oh.
It's officially been done. Not, like I said, not as OTC, not as OTC 1 or anything like that. Just Tribal Chief. For it.
Not the dog.
We are so back. We are so back.
So
again, Pharaoh did fail to do his job because he got that emotional support. We got that emotional support title. That's a whoopee.
That's why I'm gonna call that title from now on. Sammy just holding it. That's why Cody's so
he's
emotional.
He's holding his whoopee. You know what? My daughter has a stuffed unicorn. Her name is Precious. Why? Because she looks so precious, and that's why she named her that. Precious has been with my child since she was 4 years old. She is 11. Yeah. That is a whoopee.
Oh gosh.
Cody has a whoopee.
That's probably how long Cody's got that title for. Wouldn't be surprising if he's just signed a 5-year contract with title figure in it.
He just took my whoopee. I want my whoopee back. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You made him take my whoopee. Yep. I want my whoopee. Why?
Can't cope without it.
Who am I without the title? I don't know, girl, but you gotta find out.
Yeah. Nobody's commented on my name yet on Twitter. I'm quite upset. It'll be all right. I'll wait for a couple of days. Someone's like, why have you put that on there?
Somebody will catch it, yeah.
Somebody will catch it at some point. So, yeah. Fine.
Bobby and is it Leo?
Yeah, they'll mention it. They'll mention it to me. They'll be like, what? They're like, what the bloody hell have you done this for? I'm like, don't ask. I'm just like, don't ask. You know. So.
That's funny.
I mean, I'm coming back soon to the show, so my very first uncut that I do, I'm going, well, to uncut allegedly. They're going to go, what?
You know what? I was about to text Lauren, and I was about to say it's okay, allegedly. She's not gonna get it because she's not here.
No. She'll be like, what?
She's like, what?
Just what? Right, let me come off of everything.
Okay.
Oh, no,
now you know they gonna give it back to him, Tommy. You know, and I know, as well as Leslie and Zero know, they finna give it back to him.
I want a promo between him and Roman, where Roman just shreds him to bits and just makes him freaking cry. I want that so bad. I want him to just.
Oh, he's giggling. He just giggled.
I need my tribal chief to I need full blown I don't care about you and your feelings. F your feelings.
We've got to remember they're going to be going face to face for Crown Jewel in November. So never say never with that one.
Shut up, bring us insight. Yeah. I need Roman to point out to Jay that Cody is a manipulative asshole. I need him to sit there. I need him to tell everybody that you are a manipulative asshole. And honestly, I feel like this whole Roman Cody 3 at Crown Jewel has got a soundtrack for it. It's got a song, and that is Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar.
We all know that one.
I can see that's going to be there's going to be some very interesting promos leading into Crown Jewel between them. Very interesting promos.
Well, I mean, I didn't get my hardcore promos that I wanted for the match with Uncle Phil. But yet, for some reason, Uncle Phil was allowed to go where he went. I need Roman to big boy up and again, F your feelings, F these kids, that's your fans. I need him to be telling his kids, cover your ears when daddy gets on. Make sure the kids ain't watching my match because I got some things to say. Boys, cover your ears. Daddy want to cuss.
I need
some promos.
I mean, technically we did in the car because he told CM Punk to keep his name out his fucking mouth. My feeling is I kind of need Roman to be like, is you in love with me or something?
That would be great.
You are in love with me, aren't you?
Don't forget as well, the other interesting thing as well is around that time, they're both going to be promoting Street Fighter. They're both going to be champions going into that Crown Jewel match, and they're going to be both promoting Street Fighter.
That is
true. Yeah.
And that is why they're going to want them as champions. I hate to be bad news, Barrett, but I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Yeah, to promote that, because you got to think they go up against. I think they go up against each other in the movie as well, so that will obviously add into that one, won't it? Really?
Hey, Brandy.
Bring Brandy into it as well.
And you know what? What's funny about them Street Fighter characters? If I'm wrong, if there's a Street Fighter fan in the chat, let me know. But Akuma is a bad guy. Guy was supposed to be this good all-American hero guy, and I have a feeling in Street Fighter, if Akuma and Guile were to face off, that he wouldn't be nice. He would be taking whatever he produces with power that he has and blowing up shit. So no, if they're promoting Street Fighter, let's get in Street Fighter character and be mean.
Same reason why when we got that WrestleMania match, I kept telling y'all, I'm like, it's Z-Bros Mania. What y'all talking about? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it is about to be Street Fighter Crown Jewel. So get ready for it, and get ready for. I have one wish. And that wish is to see.
Allegedly.
Oh,
that would be Cody, though, Tommy. That would be Cody.
Mm-hmm. They both do.
Akuma. Yeah. That might be the one time I cheer for the bad guy. Akuma.
But no, I have one wish. Like Ray J, I have one wish. And that wish is to see, my toxic bald-headed sugar daddy, come out after the match, push Triple H out the way because Triple H trying to hand Roman the shut up ring. Give it to Roman, and then he begins to proceed to cuss Triple H out. I know Triple H can't take any bumps because he's got a pacemaker, but I would like to have Roman be like, yo, don't do that to him, and then for The Rock to get mad.
All I'm going to say is knowing what's coming up, what the original plans were. If they're sticking to the original plans, those promos between Dwayne and Roman are going to be something else. They're going to be you thought the Phil and Roman ones were bad. Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna need Netflix for that. They're gonna need Netflix. That's what I can say.
So let me ask this though. So is it going to be both sides going at each other hard, or are we just going to have Dwayne going at Roman hard?
Both sides.
I need like street Roman. I'm going to beat your Roman.
So what you are saying, Leslie, is you need Roquan.
I need Roquan. I need.
Yeah, no. It's going to be if you're easily offended, don't tune in. Basically.
Okay.
Let me say this right
happy.
Let me say this right now. CM Punk, we all know CM Punk did not want Roman to cut bone deep because Roman could go straight to hell with this shit. We've all seen him do it. Roman can take this shit straight to hell if you let him.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes didn't let him cut that bone deep. We all know Roman could take this shit straight to hell. Dwayne Johnson cuts deep. Roman cuts deep. And honestly, they both gonna take it to hell, and we gonna be with them like.
Yeah.
I love wrestling.
Like, why is this good? I should not love this much.
I love wrestling.
There's going to be he did not say that. Loads of moments like he did not just say that, and oh my god.
I love wrestling. I just adore this. This is a wonderful thing. This wrestling stuff is beautiful.
There's going to be a lot of people who get easily offended crying on Twitter. A lot of people who get easily offended crying.
Basically, he said that. Why would he sit there and talk about his mom that way? So we thought that CM Punk saying what he said about Sika was bad.
Yeah.
Dwayne's gonna take that shit to hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
You wait for the brother comments, the dad comments, the rest of the family comments, you know, stuff like that. Yeah.
And in the meantime, when this is going on, this is how ATD is going to be.
It's fun for you, ain't it? I love wrestling. It's fun for me.
Why do I get the feeling I might be using this meme?
Barbara, please. Please, Barbara. Leave us alone, Barbara. If you need anything, ask Carol Ann. It's wonderful.
And say one of them says something out of pocket, I might be hitting this a lot.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah.
I might have to be hitting those a lot.
Oh, gosh.
We're going to be, we're going to be in for a fun time. If it's the original promos that were planned still, then yeah, like I said, that they're gonna need those main event after 8 p.m. after 8 p.m. after 10 p.m. slots basically for Raw. They're gonna need them. Let's just say. No, right.
Okay, the show is off. The show is off. I didn't see the end, so.
Yeah. And like, yeah, and so the social media promos as well are going to be unhinged. Yeah.
Just say that Instagram promos between Roman and Dwayne is going to be for the money.
Yeah, they're going to be unhinged. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely won't be safe for work. I wouldn't watch them at work. What they're going to say. No, yeah. No, yeah. Yeah. It's going to be amazing. Let's just say. So, yeah.
Yes, excited. All right, guys. You know what? I have no idea what happened on tonight's show, and that's okay. I'm okay with that because I come on here and we had to do what we always do, and we had fun.
I mean, we talked about everything else but the damn show. I mean, I don't know what else to tell y'all because this right here, again, let me just say it. As usual, SmackDown, you serve us so well for being
ass.
Y'all know what time it is. Again, Monday. Don't be surprised when you see Cody Rhodes as champion. Just don't get upset. It is what it is, allegedly.
Mm-hmm. So, anyone got anything before we do what we gotta do?
Zero, you want to tell the people where they can find you, allegedly?
Yeah, well, allegedly I'm at DKO0 on everything. So, you know, I mean, you can find me on there and you'll find me now under the name of DKO0, allegedly, you know, on there. So I might even change my at later on. I might even try and say allegedly well, it might be at allegedly DKO0 or something. I don't know. I might change it. I don't know yet. I might. I haven't fully decided yet on that, but yeah, I don't know. But no, you can find me allegedly at DKO0 on everything. So yeah.
All right. All righty, guys. And so before we close out, I would like to do we haven't done this in a while, so hopefully here we go. Okay, so did everybody get to see? That's not going through, but so we do a thing here at ATD. Sometimes, huh?
It did. It went through. I was dancing to it.
Yeah,
I was dancing to it.
It's okay, cool. Because it was slow on my end, but if y'all saw that and you've seen that before, you know what that means. If you're new here, we do a thing called "Welcome to the Island," where we officially welcome somebody onto the island. They will get a lovely certificate. I will message it to this person. There are people in here that has already achieved that. But you know what? I had a special friend, a special nomination. So I would like to officially welcome to the island, Mr. Tommy. So yes. A custom-made certificate graphic, my friend. Pardon the date. You weren't here on the night that we were going to originally present that to you, but I will put that into your, if you send me a Twitter handle, if you send me something, some social media handle, I will get that to you so you can proudly display it, my friend. But welcome to the island, our new friend, Tommy. We have had fun with him in my demographic, and I love it. Love him.
Yeah. Welcome to the island. Don't eat all my food. Please be nice to Hey, and enjoy your stay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But send me something where I can send you your graphic, Tommy. Your official certificate. Mimi's got 2. I think.
God.
But yes. And if you've been day ones, y'all know y'all here. So there you go.
Again, y'all know the rules.
Always
don't eat all the food. Don't eat all your tribal chiefs' food. And be nice to Hey the chicken. We've adopted him.
But happy 4th. Happy 4th. Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. No prizes for that, but that's just our little special recognition for special friends. All of y'all special. We love all y'all. So,
although if you get us to 200 by our anniversary of Acknowledged Dynasty podcast, by the way, our baby will be 3 years old. If you get us to 200, we're going to give away a prize. We're at 195. So I just need 5 more people to join this party. 5 more.
5 more dedicated party goers by July 24th, y'all. Less than 3 weeks. And our baby turns 3.
Been doing this for 3 years, y'all. Can you? It's wonderful. And with that being said, allow me to go ahead and do the little spiel, all right? So, as you all know, this is an intense labor of love. Leslie will tell you, I was up until 8 o'clock this morning doing some last-minute publishing edits. 2 Princes, the second book of the American Royalty series, will be out on July the 21st, 2026 through Amazon.com. You can get that as well in a link tree in our description box. Hold on one second while I pull that little bit up. Right here. Use your QR code, scan it with your portable device, your telephone portable. Scan it with your telephone, and that'll bring you to our link tree. And our link tree, you will find not only W Energy, where you can use the code ATD 2024 and get a discount on what you want from W Energy. You can also get merch from WWE Shop. We are affiliated with WWE Shop, and you can also get tickets through StubHub. StubHub, of course, as you know, is not just for wrestling; it's for concerts and everything else. Chris Brown and Usher have a huge concert going on. The tickets are very pricey. Get yours at a discount using the QR code you see at the icon right next to the book cover. Along with that, Lauren is selling Scentsy. Her Scentsy store is in that QR code as well in our link tree. Link tree is also in our bio, as well as it is in our bio on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Last but not least, my next Substack will be coming out this Tuesday. It will be dropping. It is a letter to my readers, and I get to talk about 2 Princes, and I get to touch a little bit on Blue Bloodbath, and that is all. You can find us not only just here, but you can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Instagram at acknowledge_the_dynasty. You can find us on TikTok at acknowledge.the.dynasty and on Twitter at ATD Podcast 23, where you will get not only your latest information about what we're doing, what we're thinking of, but you'll also get to see updates from the family when they post them, if you're able to see them. And I think that's about it. Did I do a good job? Are we good?
Did good.
All right.
Look at you with the graphics. You're going to have to teach me how to do that, because I
was moving fast. That's why I was looking for them. Like, let me hunt these right quick and get them. All righty. And that concludes another episode of SmackDown, where we watch Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, look at it. And it ended so quickly, y'all. It is 10 o'clock. Woohoo. It ended. It's done. But that concludes another episode of Friday Night SmackDown, where we watch SmackDown and we try not to lose our composure because it is boring.
Allegedly.
Although there's nothing allegedly about that. Y'all know SmackDown is the fonts. Y'all know it is not good.
Oh, gosh.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But please be sure to drink your water. For the love of God, watch your back for chair shots. Acknowledge your tribal chief. Acknowledge dynasty. And remember, it is not a rocktocracy. What is it, everyone?
It's a rocktatorship, of course.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We love you all. We will see y'all for Monday Night Raw, where
Allegedly.
we won't be so pissed. Allegedly. Deuces. A good night.